Since we did a dose of social media, I think it just makes enough of sense if we do the don'ts. So welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you. If this is the first time, thank you. So today we'll be discussing about the don'ts of social media. What are the things you should not do when it comes to social media? Because honestly, social media can be so good. It has a lot of advantage. Also, there's a lot of disadvantage to it. So I'll be listing things you should not do when it comes to social media. So make sure you stay tuned. Grab your pen right now because there's going to be a lot to drop. So make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video. So the first thing on my list is futuristic. What do I mean? You have to think about the future. You have to think about 10 years to come. So anything you know that in the next 10 years to come, you'll not be proud of yourself doing this thing. This does not represent who you are. This does not represent what you want people to know about you, your life, your stuff, your career, your family, and all of that. You should not bring it to social media. I've had scenarios of, I was reading something on Twitter this I think months back, that should be last year or some years back, I really don't cannot remember right now. About a guy going for an interview. Then when he got to the interview, the woman was like, hold up, let me check your Twitter space. What's your name? Because you Gen Z, imagine. You Gen Z are a form of dragging one or two people on. And luckily or unluckily for the guy, he has actually dragged the woman before now. Probably did not know she's going to be the one that would interview him. Of course, he did not get the job. That's just one of many scenarios. Let's take a look at this gospel music artist, for example, Moses Bliss. Recently, earlier this year, right? He proposed to his fiancée and everything was online, it was trending and all of those things. So I was on TikTok when I saw a video of her being interviewed by some person. So I wasn't like, between now and yesterday, you guys already interviewing this lady. She has granted your interview, your request and all of those things. And but at the same time, the video was not looking really sense. So I'm very curious, and my my curiosity would not let me rest. Then I moved to YouTube. On getting to YouTube, I realized there was a channel that interviewed the lady. There was owner of a channel that interviewed the lady years back, and that's where people are, getting the information about her. I was shocked because I had to like take my time to watch the interview. I was like, wow, this is alarming. So the social media does not forget. Trust me, the owner of the channel herself does not have much views on that video compared to those that went to the video to download it, to crop it and start putting a lot of things. And trust me, people want to get the gist about everything. The next set of people I would be advising is those of you that you are always on somebody's page to drop a comment, or you're following them to drag somebody. Are you for real? Nothing is given about it. Nothing is given. If this thing, next 10 years, 5 years to come, you will not be pleased with what you're doing. You will not be pleased with what you did. Just don't do it. I understand there's a place of growth, there's a place of you being more knowledgeable at. And trust me, people will give you the chance to grow and come up with new things. So anything you'll not be proud of yourself in the next 10 years, 20 years, your children, your grandchildren, you're not representing your family very well. Please just don't do it, okay? And some of you that come to social media to come and shake boom boom. Are you a dancer? I don't understand. Let me get it, right? Let me get it. I actually don't get it. Why? Why half naked? It is not giving. That's the truth. It is not giving anything. You think you're giving, you want to attract followers, you want to attract comments. It's just for the moment. Of course they'll follow you, but these people still will not help you when they need you in certain places, not to be like what you've done yourself to. So please, bro, yourself some senses, bro. You get me? So the next thing I'll be talking about is depending on social media alone for your business, for yourself. You're building a personal brand and all of that. So the only place you put up your promotional content of what you're selling, what you're doing, is just on social media. You're not, networking offline. You don't have a strong connection or strong community offline. Trust me, it is not making sense. In fact, I'm a fan of rooting for more of solid offline community more than online community. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, every social media platform are all rented apartment. The owner can decide to tell you, "Oh, bro, today I'm done earning. I don't want to earn again. I'm going to sack everybody working in this organization, and all of you that you're using it, there's no access for you to use it again. Or maybe not that far. Mark Zuckerberg can still decide to ban one or two of your accounts. So what would you do in that kind of scenario? So please, if you've not been networking beyond the media space, you need to start now. Okay, you need to let people know what you're doing, what you do beyond the online space and all of those things. You're selling something, let people know offline. You are a purpose discovery coach. Then you and those you've helped have not planned hangouts to meet up somewhere to do this, to do that. Don't do it. So the next thing I'll be talking about is those that buy followers, that buy likes for because of engagement or because they want to blow. I would advise you not to blow because you're not a pump. So these followers and likes that you're buying is a waste of money. Okay. At the end of the day, these people, these followers, these like are robots. They are not going to engage your page. Of course, you can jump your page from 5,000 followers to 10,000 followers to whatever numbers of followers you want. It all depends on you. But trust me, these things does not add to your growth. Okay, they are just I don't know the word, but they are not helping your page. I've had the scenario whereby I was to handle a client's page and they are like I think a 10,000, more than 10,000 followers and all of those things, but there was no engagement. And the woman was like, "What could be wrong?" I was like, "Okay, how do people grade this page?" They were like, "Oh, we somebody sold yada 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 yada." I was like, these things are robots. The page will not even grow. Let me not tell you the danger of buying followers and likes, especially the followers. You see, when you get access to these followers, most of them are robots. And when you post your content, it is going to get to your followers first. I mean, those that are following. Meaning these robots are going to see it, but they can't engage because they are not humans. So they are just like they're like figurehead, like a zombie. They're just there. So you're posting something on your page, right? But it is not getting to those that are human. It is not. It is getting to robots that does not know the values of what you're doing, does not need the value of what you're doing, they don't need what you're doing. So it's just a waste of money. Rather buying followers, just opting to run ads, collaborate, use influencers, to grow your page and all of those things. That is even much more better than you actually wasting and spending your money on buy followers, buying likes. Honestly, it's a waste of money. Waste of money. Another thing you don't want to do on social media is believing everything you see on social media or making social media your standard of way of living. Honestly, you're going to hurt yourself because people are bringing the best of themselves out there. You don't expect me to come to social media and start sharing my struggles with you unless there's a lesson I want to pass across or there's a tangible reason for me to actually bring it here. And in fact, before it to get here, I would probably have solved it, do something, or I'm needing your help to get that thing done. It is one of the two. People don't share what they're passing through. It's only on rare cases you see people bringing their struggle to social media, and at the end of the day is that they are looking for people to sponsor them, people to support them, people to just care for them and all of those things. So everything you're seeing on social media are finished products. Like I think I said it, I'm not so sure, in my last video I said, but if not, just get it. Social media is more of back end than it is more front end. I can easily post something under 15 minutes, I'm done. But do you know the numbers of hours it would take me to get that things done? Do you know the number of challenges I have to overcome? I have to like overcome before getting this done. Just like this today's video, but don't let us get there. So please don't make your living, don't make the standard of living your life be from social media. Of course, you can learn from people. We have a lot of people teaching out values. Like myself, I'm teaching you something, right? So you can make use of one or two things from what I'm saying. So you can, of course, you will see people doing well and you can learn one or two from them, but you not decide to consume everything on social media without, you featuring what is what and what is not. So you need to be discerning enough. You need to filter what you've heard so that you will know what you are to apply to yourself. Another thing I would love to discuss or talk about is the way you communicate on social media, especially for business owners. Everybody generally, but I will talk about business owners first. So you're a business owner and you're trying to broadcast your message for people to help you, patronize you or see what you're doing, inviting them for something. Then you're saying, "Hello, lovelies. I don't understand. Are they your family members? Are you in one form of relationship with them? I feel like everybody, as a business owner, especially those that own business, if you own a business, you need to learn corporate communication. If you don't know how to communicate corporately, you would not be getting the results you should get. Honestly, because some people are really turned off. You're building a business. You It does not make sense. Are we in a love? I don't know, but you get the point. So if you own a business and your hello lovelies, hello dearies, that's how you advertise yourself. That's the way you create your promotional content. You just stop it, okay? This is 2024. Stop it. Stop it. Do you understand? The next thing I would love to talk about is not knowing how to manage your time when it comes to social media. For real, social media can be addictive, time consuming. Like I said, it has many advantages and also disadvantages. So you are on social media morning to evening, the same thing as the next day. You will not be productive. See, let me tell you something. I do you once why where I would not just on my data or exhaust my data, I will not recharge, subscribe again for that period of time to calm my nerves down, get away from everything social media. But do you know one thing I've discovered? Anytime I decide to give myself a break from social media, I tend to, I don't want to say think, I tend to meditate the more. Then from the meditation, I will have like series of ideas, series of things to pull up, series of things to do for a client and all of those things. So learn to stay away from social media, okay? Even if it is once a month, learn to stay away from social media. I'm not saying you should probably stay for 24 hours, maybe because of what you're doing, because of your business type and all of that. But there should be a time that you just pull off your data, you're just by yourself. It is very, very profitable. So know when you should be all out there and know when you should be by yourself to think and, um have the best of yourself, spend time with yourself. One thing, let me even bust your bubbles about this thing. See, if you decide to go offline and something happened when you were away, you will still meet the gist. You're not missing out on anything. Trust me, you're not missing out on anything. There are days that I'm not like online, then I'm back online and I'm like, well, nobody even messaged me. So why shouldn't I just spend time with myself or spend my time doing something much more profitable? It is just it just makes a whole lot of sense doing all of these things. Learn when you should draw the line about your time on social media. There's a lady that says this is what she used to put herself in check. She would say, what else can you be doing that is much more productive than you scrolling through Instagram right now? Because I think she is more of Instagram. So you can also ask yourself the same question. What else can I be doing right now instead of me scrolling through WhatsApp, instead of me scrolling through Instagram that would, be more that would make me to be more productive or would add to my life in one way or the other because really time is going. We started January when I think today is February 11 or thereabouts. Time is going. There's no time. So if you decide to stay on Instagram, on social media generally for hours, it's not as if you're learning something. I understand if you're learning, you're using YouTube to learn something or something to learn something, you're adding value to yourself, but just scrolling through there aimlessly, you need to stop it. So these are the list of things you should not do when it comes to social media. I think the first thing we talked about is what you should do before coming to social media. So we've talked about what you should do. So I think we've talked about what you should do before coming to social media. We've talked about what you should not do on social media. I think we should discuss what you should do on social media. Maybe that will be the next video. See you guys in my next video. If you found this video very helpful, make sure you like, you comment your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.